So where now?
How's everybody holding?
Some better than others.
Orion. What happened with Dion?
It is what it is. We should lick our wounds before...
Pyra! It's been... I thought I...
No.
Pyra?
We never talked about her. Your Elita. Might do him some good to know that he's not alone.
Kid's hurting. I'm not gonna monopolize that.
Sharing the same pain isn't selfish.
Now's not the time. Elita, stop!
No, not until you tell me what happened to her.
You're pushing it.
When I'm the topic of conversation, I reserve the right.
Follow me.
Mediacon guards? But that would put me... Velocitron. Not this time. Five, six, bingo. Come on. Where are you? Chromia?
Mutual friends. There's an icebreaker. Guess it's just you and me, Central. Whoa!
How did you know her?
We worked together. Gosh, I haven't seen Chromia since we sent her and her hubby into the neon sunset. All right, reverse Uno. How do you know Chromia?
Work.
Guess you get around. Wait, you asked how I knew her.
Yeah?
Knew. Past tense. What happened to her? No. No, that's not... No. No, you're wrong. She can't. Primus. I wanted to chat. Call her. But... she was married. Her processor was occupied. I didn't want to disturb the happy couple. Can't believe she's...
Not for another billion cycles. At this point, this time she's still with you. You can't change what'll happen. Talk. Fix it. Simple as that.
Yeah, future man. And what makes you...
Alright, let's talk.
Better to show you. Tomorrow's the big day. One little conference and we can put this whole fragging war behind us. You think the Eradicons will go for it?
They'll sign the peace treaty. Don't go all glass half empty on me.
You sure? Sentinel's lit the fuse. You think he's gonna let this war sizzle out? Megatron saw multiple breaches in the conference's security setup. Holes that could lead to...
Megatron? You're still listening to him?
I know he can be intense.
He's a snake.
Even a broken cog shifts twice a day.
I can't believe you're entertaining this.
I'm not. It just helps to know how things will play out.
Orion Pax. That's a question for Primus. Megatron stole his name from a Prime, but even they couldn't predict the future.
Guess worrying has been my preferred pastime. Hard to build when you don't know where the world's going.
Optimism. Make that your new favorite thing.
Under the warm, starry sky on the brink of peace. Beautiful company. Glass looks pretty full to me.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Something you want to talk about before it starts impacting your work?
That quake was 62 nanoclicks ago.
Rumbles like that happen all the time. She's fine.
Not like that. It felt explosive. Any news on the peace conference?
Not since the last 12 times you asked.
Orion.
Elita? Elita!
Orion. Orion.
Elita, stay with me!
I'm so...
Elita? Elita!
Our foes vanquished. A legion of troopers at my disposal. Chrome Dome and Brainstorm accomplished in a blink. But you lab jockeys failed to deliver, rendering you superfluous. Behold, the new order.
We gotta go!
Cybertron is mine.
Orion!
I won't leave her!
I'm not asking!
No! No, Elita!
Farewell.
You got lucky. I tolerated your vendetta, not out of weakness or mercy, but for her. Well, no badge, no law.
Alright, tough bot. It's either him or you.
You want to do this? Let's go. You scuff me, I squish him. This time, in slow motion. Either I walk, or instant replay.
Stop!
Who in the pit was that? What's with the armor? We can barely afford watered-down energon and you're blowing credits on this? Wires are frayed, slightly torn, but you'll live. Powder Puff is quadruple your size. Count yourself lucky he only took your arm. Bro, you okay?
You're here.
Yeah, not sure about you though. Maybe a little processor probe would do you good. After I go snag your arm. Relax, bro. Little tape, glue, and you'll be good as new.
When this Prime deal started, the whole thing was so intense. I went from this stupid kid to a super convoy commander, out of the frying pan into the black hole. I had all these responsibilities. Problems. You started out as one of them. But as it went along, I could face it. When I had you. Doubt.
What's going on?
It's Nebulon.
Nebulon? But that's from... What's it say?
Recognizing ancient alien gibberish and translating it is a big leap.
Why'd it stop?
And why is it only responding to you?
Don't know, but my core's feeling fantastic.
I think that question was meant for you.
Yes?
This isn't a barge. It's a Titan. What's it doing here?
There's this old myth about the Autobot elders scattering Titans across the galaxy, each protecting something.
Question is, what?
Incoming transmission.
Optimus Prime.
Greetings, Alpha Trion. You seem at peace.
While your optics are wary, what troubles you?
This war, I hardly recognize myself.
Please, you hardly look a day over Orion Pax.
Lies do not become you. I feel it in my core. The hardships of this long and terrible conflict. I am old, Alpha.
Now who is speaking falsehoods? If you are decrepit, what does that make me?
Wiser than I. Your counsel has been invaluable, but second hand is not substantial anymore. We need you here.
Believe me, lad, my last battle tore me from piston to axle. I would only be a liability. However, I have been tinkering with potential upgrades. Perhaps forging your lieutenant from scratch.
While I am grateful for your efforts, a drone does not possess a soul, nor can it fully grasp the value of life or the casualties of war. A sparkless machine would see sacrificing others as a logical means to an end. None of my Autobots are expendable. They shall not be at the mercy of algorithmic slaughter.
I wish I could offer further solutions. I know how much they both meant to you. To have either by your side would...
Dion and Elita.
When you came to me, after they passed, the Matrix was remolding your spark. You were on the cusp of revenge. The life of a Prime is that of gradual transformation. Have grace in your failings, and trust in the wisdom of the Matrix. That is all you need.
I shudder to think what I would have become without your guidance. To have a friend like you in such trying times means everything.
I am always here, my boy. Always.
Alpha, what is happening? Alpha!
Decepticons, you gambled on the wrong barren moon. There is no intel to...
Relax, Pops. We come in peace.
Delta.
Surprised?
Hardly. Delta and my clan. This was inevitable.
Windbag said you were excommunicated. He also told us of... it.
Boss back home is singing the same tune as your cousin. About this... thing.
What he was referring to is a being of the dead universe. A singular creature is all that exists within it. A nightmarish deity. Powerful, remorseless, and hungry. Imagine a faint voice calling within your mind, drawing you in. Then in an instant, it consumes every thought, becoming agony your only comfort. Death, there is no release. My clan worshipped at the altar of the void. I thought them deluded, but now... Delta, what have you done?
He hyped the kid up as some kind of virgin sacrifice.
Then it is already too late for him. He is bonded to the Death Spark. Think of him as a living doorway, the only path for the void to leave the dead universe and consume ours. It is petite now, but it shall widen if unchecked. Even if it chooses to exercise itself from his body, the boy is intertwined with the entity. What Delta has done is give the void a foothold in our reality. Should the creature break down the walls, fully possess the kid, and then...
Judgment Day.
What can we do?
Nothing. His psyche is fragile, making him little sport for the Decepticon to take hold.
Why not put him on ice?
The void can reach him just as easily in cryosleep. As long as they are even partially bonded, death shall elude him.
You say it requires a malleable host. What if, hypothetically, a higher intellect took control of the beast?
Megatron.
Coward. You're lucky I'm behind bars.
How much do you remember?
What do you care?
You've been him. Inside his head.
Galvatron, Megatron, it's all the same. Betrayal lays down deep within your code.
You were no saint. I held the cloning technology that built my armada, my seekers. You needed troops. I was a means to an end. Simple as that.
No more lies, Starscream. I took you in and was repaid with a blade to my spine.
I usurped your command out of necessity. Without Prime, you lost focus, desperate for your next opponent to conquer.
Deceive yourself all you like. I kept you in line, whether you realized it or not. The Decepticons thrived under my command. You led them to the ash heap of history.
I was nothing but a pawn to you, a weapon to wield.
Don't flatter yourself.
That's all your loyal Decepticons ever were. Meat for the grinder.
I am a monster, yes. A dirty secret to be locked away. A shameful name. The relic of a bygone age. Released to exchange one tomb for another. Are you only here to remind me of that?
Galvatron's... he's hiding something. His endgame. You are one in the same. Tell me.
It is true. Behind his cold eyes, I know what he has conjured. You spoke of flesh for a grinder. It is the only reason I still function.
How do we end it?
There is no stopping it. You want advice. End your life before he denies you the pleasure.
Starscream, join me on the observation deck. Now.
You summoned me?
Can you sense them? Old friends, eager to reunite. Give me your hand. Do not be afraid. Focus, my boy. They lie near and far. Hold tight to each of them, their life force. You shall make them corporeal.